Whoa, what's going on, guys? We are in for a big boy leg day today, baby. Man, I'm excited. Feeling good, feeling strong. I feel like the weight's maybe up a smidge more. I'm hoping, at least. I only had red meat once yesterday, because for dinner I ended up having chicken, and wasn't home, so what are you gonna do? Ordinarily, in that case scenario, I would have substituted that for an egg white meal and had some more red meat later in the day, but my digestion's been a little funny the past 3 days, to where those meals yesterday were a little rushed anyway. I had to go to bed super early. So unfortunately, it didn't seem like a good idea an 8th meal that day. We normally do 7. So, kept it short, sweet, left it alone. But we're still feeling good. We're still feeling strong, right? Our pecs are popping. Arms are flexing. Everything's alright. What I'm excited for today is, it's gonna sound so stupid. I don't know why. The accessories and the hacks. I'm craving the hack squat today. I don't know why, but there's something about going on that little hack squat, like one of the smaller back ones. Legs are already completely pumped up, and just going after a set, man, where you're just pumping more and more blood into there with a compound movement that it can hardly handle at that point. You know, it's funny, it's a compound movement, but we're doing such high reps with it, we're kind of treating it like an accessory move. Something fun about it, man. There's something fun about it. But in terms of that, I digress a little bit. How you guys doing? How you doing? You ready for the weekend? You having a good weekend? You gonna have a good week next week? What about your meals? Are you skipping your meals? Don't be skipping your meals. I know if you're skipping your meals. I can tell. See the little camera in your phone? That's me. Every single day. I'm watching you throwing away your meal that you should have eaten because you did meal prep and you got lazy and buying fast food. That's me in that camera. You think you're alone? You're not alone. The government's watching through the cameras. The government's not watching through your cameras. The bodybuilders are. The athletes are. Every single person you look up to is looking through that camera. They know. We all know. Right? It's a little secret society. We all know. But we're looking through that little camera to see if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, so we can accept you into the group. So we can accept you into the secret society of people who don't skip their meals and aren't lazy bums. And all you have to do to get in is just do what you said you're gonna freaking do, man. Or maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. One thing's for sure, though, is that today's leg day is gonna be freaking crazy. Whew. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna warm up extensions, right? Pendulum squat, nice and heavy. Nice, heavy, deep. Horizontal leg press. RDLs. RDLs, I don't want to say I'm concerned for them today. Because concerned's the wrong word. But I haven't been sleeping very well past, I don't know, maybe a week, give or take. So my hammies are just, like, tight. I'm stretching them out too, it just hasn't been working as well as I'd hoped. But I'm sure it'll be fine, I'm not too worried about it. It's more so it's just one of those things lingering in my mind now about, I guess, what could go wrong. But you can't go, excuse me, you can't go into the gym looking for something to be wrong, right? You can't go in there thinking that. You got to go in there like you're a gorilla. Just going to throw the weights around, nothing's heavy, everything feels good. And just smashing that freaking workout, man. That's the beauty of it. So after those RDLs, which are going to be fine, we could go on to the hack squat, followed by donkey calf raises, adductors, abductors, yeah. The good girl, bad girls, right? You ever hear that term? Because it's like you're closing your legs and you're opening them up. So the good girls, they're closing their legs. The bad girls, they're opening them up. Inners, outers, good girls, bad girls, adductors, abductors, whatever you want to call them. But after that, we're doing quads and hamstrings, extension move and a hamstring curl. Follow that with sissy squats. And that makes for a mighty fine leg day, my friends. We're going to pose after that. Get something to eat, which isn't going to be my normal big post-workout meal, because I have meetings all week next week, and I desperately need to get a haircut today. So we're going to do that, clean ourselves up a little bit, and then for meal 4, we're going to have our big boy post-workout meal. So we're going to run to, I don't know yet, probably Qdoba. Can't go wrong with Qdoba. Go there real quick, get a big double protein, double rice bowl with some pico de gallo, a little queso in there. Yeah, a little queso in there. Tortilla crisps, they're good. And some guac. Mix that all up, slam that, get a haircut, go back home, shower all those little hairs off me, because it'll drive me nuts. And then meal 4, which will be that big boy post-workout meal, where we take that with some alpha lipoic acid. My post-workout meal, I always take ALAs with it. Alpha lipoic acid. They act kind of like insulin, except it's not as dangerous. What ALAs does is it mimics insulin by providing a transport hormone to the body to send nutrients wherever the body needs nutrients. Now, when I take that with a big meal, what happens is that big meal will spike my insulin as well, allowing the ALAs to work even better, and then transport the proteins where I want them to go. Make sense? For me, that works best. And it works really well. And then after that, man, we have a lot of work to get done today. A lot of work. All good things, but like real life things. You know what I mean? I'm going to make a separate clip on this, most likely, after my haircut. While I'm talking to you guys afterwards. But talking about that Chase Bank glitch, right? So you'll see that in this video today too. So just hang tight. It'll be after the gym, after we're training. But what's funny was, I don't talk about my real work on here often, right? I just talk about bodybuilding and training and all that good stuff, and supplements, fun stuff like that. Some of you know, if you're, have heard me talk about it once or twice in the past year. But I own a company that the real short of the long is we stop scammers, we save families from getting scammed, we save families' homes from getting scammed, and in some cases we put scammers that are stealing from families behind bars. So that's what we do. So what's ironic was, I was talking with a friend of mine, and I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. Somebody needs to run a course, teach a class to people about signs of scams and, the Chase Bank glitch. Like, hey guys, this isn't a real thing. Don't do this. And then I sat there for a minute and I figured it out as I was talking. I'm like, oh, that's my job. I'm like, I'm the one with a one-of-a-kind scamming prevention company. I should probably be the one doing that course. So, we're working on that. It'll be a free course. It's not going to be, and when I say course, it's more like, if you're local to the area, probably in the community, one of those things like hosting a dinner or hosting a public event where we talk about it, discuss, and I teach people. But we'll go into that in vastly more detail down the road. But it's not really anything that concerns you guys. I'm just kind of talking to myself right now. I brought it up mainly because when I was talking to my buddy about me being like, oh yeah, that's kind of my job now, I just thought that was hysterical. I was cracking up. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Somebody should be teaching these people that, these are the signs to look out for a scam, and this is what they're trying to do, and this is how they get your private information, and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, that probably should be my job. I should probably be the one helping the public with that, whether they have our services or they don't have our services. Because one thing's for certain, I care about everybody that we work with, but as much as I care about everybody, I love screwing over scammers. Love it. Love it. If you're somebody who tries to rip people off and lie to them and this, that, and the next thing, and I can shut down your operation, man, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And they're bad people, man, I don't feel bad. Go out there, get a job, do something good. But when you're spending all your time trying to take from hardworking people that are gullible, really, or easily tricked, when they're trying to provide for their families, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. My agency, my secret agent agency, will stop you. Plain and simple. So you know what? I'm going to leave it with that. We're almost at the gym now. I forgot my pre-workout in my gym bag in the back seat, and I definitely can't reach it. I can reach my gym bag, but it's in the side pouch that's by the door over here. So there's no shot of me doing that without crashing my car. And I like my car. It's a nice car. So we'll wait to take that pre-workout for when I get to the gym. And yeah, on that note, my friends, I'll see you inside, and let's freaking get it, baby.